Are there many advertisements in your country? Unfortunately, yes. We are bombarded by advertisements. Wherever we go, we could find lots of advertisements, such as when we take the subway, when we take a bus, or even when we go to the toilet. Why do you think there are so many advertisements now? Well, the primary reason I think is that there is so much competition on the market. There are millions of products produced by different companies, such as computers, smartphones, wallets, or bags. So, in order to win the most customers and the most market share, companies launch advertisements to attract us. How do you feel about advertisements? Well, it all depends because some Thai and American advertisements are quite touching, imaginative, and creative. Sometimes I could be even moved by them and inspired by them. But in China, most advertisements tend to be really boring and they are quite annoying. They take a lot of time when we watch the TV programs or some videos, or even when we surf the internet. Wow, they really drive me up the wall.
Do you like advertisements with celebrities? Yes, I love advertisements with celebrities because I think it is more easily to persuade many customers to believe those products. So I often buy some productions that has advertisements with celebrities.
Are there many advertisements in your country? Do you think there are too many? What are the various places where we see advertisements? Yes, the advertisement can be found everywhere. When you are walking on the street, you would see the flyers and giant posters. When you are driving on the highway, the billboards appeared every 20 minutes, I'm afraid. When you are playing with your mobile phones, advertisements keep popping out. That's very irritating.
Okay, so here is the second video on ads. Let's have a listen.
Are there many advertisements in your country? Unfortunately, yes. We are bombarded by advertisements.
Okay, let me just stop here. This is something you see quite a bit in the IELTS test, is that people read some words from books, like for example, bombarded, and then thousands of people see exactly the same answer, and then they memorize the answer, and then they give the same response in the test. I'm not saying this person did it, but this answer seems quite similar to another answer we saw in the past. Try to be original.
Wherever we go, we could find lots of advertisements, such as when we take the subway, when we take a bus, or even when we go to the toilet.
Yeah, this sounds pretty much exactly the same. Just one thing, wherever we go, present tense, and then we could find, why is this in the past tense? So wherever we go, we can find lots of advertisements, such as blah, 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 blah. Maybe talk a little bit about what kind of ads you can see on the subway, or what kind of ads you can see. Here, just personally, I would say bathroom instead of toilet. Bathroom just has a much nicer ring to it than toilet.
You think there are so many advertisements now? Well, the primary reason I think is that there is so much competition on the market. There are millions of products produced by different companies, such as computers, smartphones, wallets, or bags.
Alright, so biggest problem with this person, apart from the fact that he's copying someone else's answers, is the pronunciation. Like, there are some words that he mispronounces. and a lot of what he says is not exactly clear.
or bags. So in order to win the most customers and the most market share,
Okay, just for market share, the word is not most, the word is biggest. Companies can have the biggest or smallest market share.
companies launch advertisements to attract us.
Okay, so here he tried to say launch, but it came out as launch. As I said before, launch is a good word to use with advertisements, but it would be even better if you said advertisement campaign, but I said that already.
How do you feel about advertisements? Well, it all depends because some Thai and American advertisements are quite touching, imaginative, and creative. Sometimes I could be even moved by them. And
Okay, now hang on a second. Okay, so here when you use the modal could, I could even be moved. The be and the moved need to be together. And again, I don't know why he's using the past tense. Why doesn't he just say sometimes I am? Don't use the past tense.
inspired by them. But in China, most advertisements tend to be.
Did he mispronounce China? China?
In China, most
Okay.
advertisements tend to be really boring, and they are quite annoying.
Okay, so the guy tries to put some emotion into it, but it comes across as really fake because this is not his own answer. Examiners listen to, I don't know, hundreds, some of them maybe listen to thousands of candidates. They notice patterns. They notice when everyone is saying the same thing. Let's move on. Oh, there's more.
They take much a lot of time when.
They take what?
They take much a lot of time when.
If you say words like that the examiner cannot understand, your score for pronunciation cannot be higher than a 5 if that happens a lot.
When we watch the TV programs or some videos.
Why is there a the? So watch TV programs. They take a lot of time.
Or even when we surf the internet, wow, they really drive me up the wall.
Okay, I did talk about the driving up the wall part. That's a good idiomatic phrase to use, meaning to drive you crazy.
Do you like advertisements with celebrities?
Okay, here the word stress is on the wrong syllable. It's celebrities. Celebrities.
Yes, I love advertisements with celebrities because I think it is.
Alright. Again, be careful with adding an at the end of words that should not have an It's think, not thinker.
It is more easily to persuade.
No, hang on a second. This is it is more. Why is this an adverb? So it's more. It's easier. It's easier to persuade
Many customers to believe those products. So I often buy some productions that has advertisements with celebrities.
Okay. Well, at least, he put the answer in the beginning. His position is he loves them. That's fine. And then he goes on to explain a little bit why. Although I don't know why. Just because the companies are at an advantage because they can persuade people to buy their product. Why does that mean that you need to like it? But anyway, you're not judged on your opinions. You're just judged on your language. So it's fine, I guess. There's a big pause there where he didn't really say anything. Okay, let's continue.
There are many advertisements in your country.
Whoa, this is a weird mispronunciation. Advertisements?
Are there many advertisements in your country? Do you think there are too many? What are the various places where we see advertisements?
I don't know why there were so many questions jammed into one. Why not separate them?
Yes, the advertisement.
Again, there should be no article. You're not talking about specific advertisements. So yes, advertisements can be found. I do like the can be found using the passive. If you can do that, it's always a good idea.
And can be found everywhere. When you are walking on the street,
It's walking, not working.
you would see the flyers.
Okay, same mistake. Why the flyers? Why would? This is present tense. And this can really happen. This is very possible. So when you're walking down the street, you see. We don't actually need any kind of modal there. Just when you're walking down the street, you see.
And giant posters.
Okay, the vocabulary is pretty good. I mean, if you're going to talk about ads, then using words like flyers and billboards, vocabulary is good, but the delivery is very slow. She's speaking very slowly. She's mispronouncing a lot of words.
When you are driving on the highway, the billboards appeared every 20 minutes.
Why is this in the past tense?
I'm afraid.
This would sound more convincing if there wasn't this long pause. I'm afraid. It really makes it sound like you are not giving you're not giving an honest response. It's something that you've prepared.
When you are playing with your mobile phones,
Why is this phones? And why is this with? You can play something on your phone, but if you are playing with your phone, it sounds like you are throwing your phone around. You play games on your phone, not with your phone.
when you are playing with your mobile phones, advertisement.
Okay, I don't know why it's phones. People just have one phone, right? Well, most people. I think she should have said mobile phone.
Keep bombing out.
Is that bombing out? Mommy out? What is she saying?
Advertisement. Keep bombing out.
Okay, she's trying to sound like upset about this, or she's trying to put some emotion in there, but I don't know what she's saying. Bombing out? If it's bombing out, I don't know what it means. Advertisements don't bomb anything. If it's mommy out, I also don't know what that is.
That's very irritating.
Okay, so she has trouble saying the word irritating. Probably not a particularly strong candidate here.